what we do. A single liner answer is we evolve and help everyone to evolve. So why we use the term evolve? We use the term evolve with reference to the mind. The science knows about the physical evolution, and the Eastern wisdom knows about the mental evolution. So what happens when we evolve the mind? But first thing to understand, we engage the mind in the principles of Eastern wisdom. We educate the mind those principles. Followed by the practice, we empower the mind. So before evolution takes place, we have to follow these 3 steps. For example, we engage the mind in the peace and happiness that lies within all of us. By applying the principles followed by the practice, it means we are educating the mind not to fall into the duality, conflict, confusion, anxiety, tension, and host of other issues that the mind challenges us in our personal, professional, and social lives. So that engaging the mind, educating the mind, empowering the mind, we discover the most beautiful thing in our life. And what is that most beautiful thing? How to start working on the mind. This mind, the crazy mind, has been working on all of us. How it works? Maybe you look at a person you don't like and the mind works on you. The deeper inside you have a jealousy or a hatred or a sense of anxiety or the reaction. The mind is working on you. So when you educate and empower the mind, what happens? You start working on the mind, then what happens? You tell the mind, hold on. Even if the person outside, whether I like it or dislike it, what is the point of reacting? Maintain that cool, calmness. Why should I harm myself by the person who is just outside? For one example. So once we have these 3 steps done, engaging the mind with the principles, educating the mind with those principles followed by the practice, practice leads to an experience and it helps you to empower the mind. Once you start working on the mind, then the evolution of the mind begins. And what is that evolution? By deeper and higher practices of meditation, you experience the state of the consciousness, or I would say you experience the state of the mind that is not at all affected by the dualities present in the world, likes and dislikes, anxiety, reaction, duality, conflict. That state remains connected with the inner peace and happiness and love and the wisdom. And that is the result of a deeper and the higher practices of meditation. That is what I do.